And we're back live. Have you ever wanted to be a social media manager?
I am not good enough to do that.
I would answer about the same way. But Naoma is, and that's her topic today.
Yeah, it's kind of a new thing, and a lot of people don't even know where to start, and there's no real job description. A lot of new companies, you think, oh, I'm on Facebook all day, I can be a social media manager. I get a lot of companies wanting to hire me, but I also get a lot of people asking me, hey, you know, how do I get started? So it's not just being on Facebook and now you're a social media manager. You have to really be able to manage a brand. You have to be a really good listener. I would say the top qualities you would want to look at when being a social media manager is you have to be on all these channels, social media channels. You can't just be on Facebook.
Okay, can I just, I'm sorry, I hear Google Plus.
Google Plus.
We know Naoma.
Google Plus, Twitter. You can't teach a business how to use Twitter for business if you just set up your profile. You've got to kind of know how to use the tools and how to use them well and what applications you need them, how to monitor the conversations if you're going to be doing it for somebody else. But also, you know, a big thing is having your own blog, having your own voice, being professional about it. You can't just sit there and, you know, post photos of your children and what you're eating all day and make you a social media manager, which a lot of people think, oh, that must be easy, but it's a lot of work. I spend a lot of time online reading blogs, doing it, using these practices, using my blog, doing a lot of research, seeing what other social media managers are using.
And Naoma is our social media director. And I mean, do you ever get overwhelmed because you're talking about the blog? It seems like there's so much to take in.
It's a lot.
How do you pare down and know what do you need to prioritize?
You have to be really good at multitasking, and you have to be able to be really tech savvy to organize it. But you also, this is like a photo a friend of mine did. This is what I do, you know, holding a camera, using the iPad, it's a lot. You have to be very good at multitasking and being able to filter in through all the conversations, see what's important, and then also be very creative. You can't just post the same thing every day. How is it going to be engaging? How is it going to get people to talk about your brand?
Do you think most businesses would be receptive to somebody approaching them if they don't have one, to create a job for them to do that?
If you see a lot of businesses on there, I even see a lot of them that they're not responding. They're ignoring a lot of the conversations, so that might be a good way to approach it. But if you're looking to start out in something like this, maybe offer your services for free as you're kind of building up some experiences. And being creative is, you know, you can't say, hey, set up a YouTube channel. You don't have one yourself and know how to use these tools. You have to be able to really just use it and be a professional in it and know how these tools are working and how to use it.
I have a couple children who are pretty savvy in all things tech. Maybe they could become a social media manager.
Yeah, but I think you make a good point, Naoma, that it's more just because you enjoy it. And,
yes.
You know, if you want to be a professional at it, you have to take those steps.
There's no school that says this is how you have to do it. You just have to be in all these social media channels, using them, being professional, have a really good LinkedIn profile so people can find you, and find other social media managers to maybe network with and see how they're using it and see what maybe brands that they're managing to see get any good tips.
All right, Naoma, thanks so much. Very valuable position here at the station and in a lot of businesses, especially in the future. Okay, we'll be back. Thanks for being with us.